All right, welcome back. Today, we're talking about something pretty radical, especially for all you tech founders out there. What if you could just escape? Get away from the day-to-day grind to build something that really matters. Well, that's exactly what's happening down at this amazing campus in Santa Rosa Beach, Florida. It's a place that's completely rethinking the whole purpose versus profit thing.
So if you're building a startup, you know this feeling, right? You've got this incredible vision, this big idea, but the reality of the business world forces you into this corner where you have to pick. Are you going to make an impact or are you going to make a profit? It feels like you can't have both. But what if that's a false choice? What if the whole point, the purpose of what you're building, was the profit?
Right, so let's talk about that for a second. We're going to call this a different startup path. Because, let's be real, the usual way, it's often a lonely, high-pressure slog, isn't it? You're just chasing numbers that feel disconnected from why you even started.
Yeah, it really is this constant battle. The VCs want rapid growth, they're looking for that quick exit, and suddenly, that big dream you had of actually helping people feels a million miles away. It's like you're playing two different games at once. But what we're seeing now is that a totally different way to build your company is starting to take shape.
And that brings us right to the heart of this story, the GSI Philosophy. GSI stands for the Good Samaritan Institute, and their whole model is built to solve this exact problem. They're trying to weave a sense of purpose, of service, right into the DNA of how you build a tech company.
You know, the founder, Doug Liles, he puts it so well. He has this core belief that just flips the whole Silicon Valley model upside down. He says, scientists and engineers create real wealth for our society. Technological advances help everybody. I mean, think about that. He's saying the real value isn't just about making shareholders rich. It's when tech actually helps all of us.
So, okay, what exactly is GSI? Well, it's been around since 2002, and it's basically a nonprofit AI tech hub. But here's the kicker. Their entire mission is to use the latest, most powerful tools, we're talking ethical AI, Web3, all that good stuff, to tackle actual real-world problems. They're mixing this compassionate, almost faith-based worldview with some seriously rigorous science.
Now, this philosophy is not just some theory in a textbook. No, it has a real physical home. A place specifically designed for you, the founder, to get away from all the noise so you could focus and build something that matters. They call it your escape to create. I want you to picture this. Seriously, imagine a cutting-edge tech campus, but it's tucked away inside a nature preserve, completely surrounded by a state forest. That's a real place. It's called the Point Washington Preserve, and it's the home base for GSI, and it's where they run this incredible residency program for innovators like you.
And look, this is no rustic cabin in the woods. We're talking about a serious, state-of-the-art setup for deep, focused work. You've got 7,000 square feet of modern office space, a 5,000 square foot creative pavilion, even about 60 housing units right there on site for the innovators. And the infrastructure is top-notch, high-speed everything, all powered by its own off-grid solar. It's literally an environment built from the ground up for focus.
And that's really the key difference here. This isn't just some co-working space you commute to. It's a full-on residency program. You live there, you work there, and you're surrounded by this incredible community of other founders who are all on the same mission, to turn their brilliant ideas into things that actually help people.
Okay, so this place sounds amazing, but how do they actually help you build your company? What are you getting once you're on campus? Let's take a look at what they call the Innovators Toolkit.
This right here, this is the game changer. On the traditional path, you're constantly chasing VC money, giving away equity, and feeling that insane pressure for a quick exit. But with the GSI model, it's totally different. Instead of cash, experts invest their time and know-how for a piece of the royalties. So the whole incentive shifts. It's not about a fast exit anymore. It's about long-term, shared success built on genuine cooperation and community. No more high-pressure isolation.
So what does this support system look like day to day? Well, first, you join their AI startup incubator. Right away, you're plugged into this incredible network of expert consultants. Need to hire? You can actually recruit smart young talent right from their GPT internship program. And you're doing all of this inside that collective venture model we just talked about. It's a whole ecosystem all in one place just for you. Okay, so the big question, does all of this actually work? Is this just a nice idea or does it produce real results? Well, after more than 20 years, the answer is a resounding yes. This isn't just theory. Let's look at what happens when you really focus on tech for the common good.
So GSI focuses its energy on 5 huge areas of our society: construction, science, IT, business, and government. The goal here is massive. They're trying to tackle some of the biggest, most fundamental challenges in these industries, using tech to make things work better for everyone.
And we're not just talking about abstract goals. We're talking about real projects with real impact. You've got Save Our Bay, which uses AI and smart sensors to protect a local ecosystem. There's Project Thrive, which is all about helping young people overcome adversity. And then there's Smart Town AI, which is literally building a better way for citizens to connect with their local government. This is where the code hits the road,
And get this, they've been doing this for over 20 years. This isn't some new, trendy startup incubator. It's a mature, proven model with a long history of actually delivering on its promises. That's a long time in the tech world.
I mean, just look at their track record. It tells a powerful story. They started way back in 2002 with a cancer research partnership that actually led to a vaccine trial. Then in 2017, they expanded the Point Washington Preserve campus. And just a couple of years ago, they secured a big state grant for that Save Our Bay project. The impact just keeps growing, year after year. And when you zoom out, it all comes back to this one simple, powerful mission: building a more equitable, sustainable world through technology and compassion. Everything we've talked about, that incredible campus, that unique venture model, all those amazing projects, it's all pointed in this one direction. It's about using our best tech and our best human values to build a better world.
So, let's end with a question for you. With an environment like this, designed for pure focus, with a community that has your back, and a model built for real, lasting impact, what's the problem that you were born to solve? Think about it. Thanks for tuning in.